Hello, welcome to my channel. This is part 1 of a 2-part series of my sci-fi diorama from World Gaming. For this project I'm going to use this laser cut kit from World Gaming. I'll open it up shortly and have a look at the contents. Also included with the kit are these 2 tubes which will be converted into towers. I also purchased these crates and the computer terminals also from World Gaming. And last but not least, I have the terrain crate industrial accessories box to help set the scene. First of all, let's have a look at the kit. These all need punching out before we can build it, although some of these may need an assistant with a craft knife. Once that is done, this is what we are left with. And now we can start assembling the structure. I used wood glue to go on the side panel for the first floor level. Once the final piece is on, I let it set and then flip it over. Because this has been laser cut, there's those tiny remnants of bits of wood which we no longer need. So I simply push them out with the tip of this file. Now I have the side panel to glue on for the second level. Wood glue bonds really well, but it does take a little bit of time to dry. But once it does dry, I glue to the bottom of the panels and attach it to the other level. I have to be careful here and make sure all the pieces line up. Now the next step is to build the staircase, and this one is pretty self-explanatory. For the individual steps to fit, I need to file down the sprue tabs. The steps easily slide into place. I just have to make sure they don't overhang at the edges. Wherever the glue has built up, I just push it away with an old brush. The handrails are held in place with these 4 peg holes. The next step is a little trickier and we need a little bit of help from gravity. And once it's on its side, I just wait for it to dry. Then I do the exact same thing on the opposite side. I'm not permanently affixing the stairs. I want it modular so that I can move it to wherever I need it. This raised platform is very difficult to put together using wood glue. It would have been quicker to use super glue, but wood glue creates a longer lasting bond. So I have to work on this at a section at a time, then put it to one side to dry, before continuing on with the next section. When it came to the handrail, I slid it into place first, then I glued it off camera. And now it's time to continue adding the supports for the platform. While the glue is drying, I move on to the 2 smaller platforms. These are less complicated and much quicker to put together. Once the glue is dried, I feed in the handrail. And then I glue in the remaining support pegs. And now I'm just left with a small staircase to put together. It is very flimsy until the glue dries. Nothing will stick to the plastic tubes as they are, so they need sanding down to create some grip. As you can see, the platforms don't quite fit and needs filing down. This only takes a couple of minutes. Perfect. I repeated the same process for the second platform, as well as adding the lower ledge. And then I test fitted them both on the structure. I used some super glue for short-term fix to the supports. But I stuck to wood glue where possible, including on the ladders. Using an old brush, I brush away the excess glue. There's a wooden tab here which needs removing before I can add the stairs. The mini staircase doesn't quite fit on camera, but off camera I managed to put it in place. Here I'm adding glue around the rim of the platform. Now this looks messy, but this glue does dry clear. Now I'm just gluing the second ladder into place. And I'm using a few drops of super glue to hold it into place until the wood glue sets. And now to spray it all in black. I just need to touch up the areas which I missed off with a spray can. I'm using a product here called Rub and Buff, and I'm applying it using the dry brushing technique. And now it's time to add the weathering. I'm going to brush on several different colours to make it look like mud, sand and grease and all sorts have been trod onto. The more different colours I use, the more realistic the platform becomes. This final colour is rust brown, so I'm adding it in more select places using a tiny brush. And now it's time to seal it all in with the matte sealer. And now the basic kit is complete. Now let's add some atmosphere and some models and see how it turned out. not quite finished with this project just yet. I've got some additional terrain pieces to add in, such as computer terminals, crates, pipeworks. So come back for the next video to see how it looks when it's all completed. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, if I can do it, so can you.